Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. So don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show. Matt's putting his mic on his fake mic stand right now.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm your host.
Good morning.
Your only host, Freeman. This is my guest host, Matt, over here, filling in for
I'm very
Kansas.
prepared.
And we are here to bring you the crypto headlines and technical analysis. I don't know why I'm laughing so much this morning, but thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this show, which I know you of course do, because how could anyone not enjoy the show? And while you're liking and subscribing, use your other hand to also move your second mouse over to your browser and go to the window and type in gmdefi.xyz. Over there, you can connect your wallet, which you should do. You should always just connect your wallet to random websites. And you can connect your wallet over there, and you can become part of the morning club. And you can help support the show.
Ever.
That's not Web3 advice, by the way. That's not Web3 advice. So you connect your wallet, you can become a morning club member, which helps support the show. Also gives you exclusive access to our Kimono trading indicator if you're into trading, and we use that indicator every day here on the show in the second half. You can also check out Simple Block. Simple Block is our new service that is totally actually free to use. I don't know if we've mentioned that, but it's free to use. And you connect your wallet here too, another random website to connect your wallet to. And you can make dApps here, really simple dApps, like a minting page. You can make a really simple minting page. I always forget to have this up, but what it kind of looks like, well, what it does look like when you make a page, here's an example. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. It's coming, it's loading, it's loading. How's everybody's day? Everybody doing good?
Loading in.
It's taking forever.
Loading
so you can make a mint page like this for your project with some featured images, logo, all the good stuff. And so check out simpleblock.io for more of that. And that's my pitch. It's a game changer, as Matt says. Somebody else said that too, so I feel okay about it.
It's true.
But you know what I'm also feeling okay about? Cardano skyrockets in flight. Woo! Coinbase rolled out staking for ADA. And you know what's funny is like 2-3 days ago, I don't know, maybe it was Monday, I saw a headline that was like $300 million total value locked on Cardano. And now this morning, it's already over $400 million. So yeah, I mean, money's getting locked up, which is good. I think staking is always, the amount of money staked in a blockchain and in a project is always a good, I think, sign of if there's actual confidence in the project long term or not. And so I think it's a very bullish for Cardano that Coinbase has rolled out staking, because that's just showing that Coinbase sees Cardano as a long-term valuable crypto asset as well. So, and of course, the price soared to a 7-week high of $1.13 on Thursday, level not seen since early February. It raised over 13%. Cardano. Doing good. I take great pleasure in
Did you buy the dip?
Cardano news.
Did you buy the dip?
Bitcoin. Oh, sorry. Did you say something?
Carry on.
There was a weird anomaly on OKX, which does $17 billion in trading volume per day, daily, where Bitcoin briefly rose to about $50,000. There probably would have been a really nice arbitrage opportunity between exchanges during that time.
What chart is that on? What time frame?
What chart is that on? So this is OKX Bitcoin, and the time frame. I don't know what the time frame is based on this chart. Let's see. Well, if we look at the time at the bottom, each bar. I don't know. That's maybe like a third. Or a 20. I don't know what that chart is, but you can see here 15-minute candles. They go down here. It says in 15-minute candles, it looks like all over as soon as it began.
That's actually a long time that glitched.
Yeah, that was like a 30-minute. Yeah, that's a 30-minute.
I was thinking like maybe it was like a minute kind of deal, and you had
actually it's longer than 30 minutes because it took a couple candles to get up there.
That's
incredible.
I guess
yeah.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I wish glitches like that would happen when I'm trading. What the fuck? Like, that is crazy.
It says they're speculating some bot maybe has malfunctioned to become extra bullish, giving us 6 green candles in 6 beautiful minutes. What's more suspense, this person's English is weird, is held for entire 9 minutes with this in the future contract standing. I don't know what that means. Anyway, that's crazy. That's all I gotta say. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's
another one flying is Dogecoin. Dogecoin rises 14% as Bitcoin ATM operator adds Doge to kiosks. Only I feel like Dogecoin would 14% price increase be attributed to just something as simple as an ATM adding it, because I think that's how just slow the news is over in Doge land. They're just desperately clawing for some good news to bring the price back up. So here's your good news, Dogers, Doge holders, dodlers.
There you go, Doge is for the people, man.
It is. It's hard to hate on Doge. I would hold Doge over Shiba any day, and I know that's not a popular opinion probably. So, and I don't care about the tokenomics or the functionality or how the networks are different or if Shiba's better. I don't care. I like the original doggo.
All right.
There's only one Shiba Inu in my life.
Tell us how you feel, dude. All right.
Tell us how you feel. The gaming studio behind the smash hit PUBG series is going to start making Solana NFT games, I guess. And I mean, for anyone not familiar with especially video games and especially mobile games, PUBG is one of, if not the most popular first-person shooter on mobile platforms. And even, I mean, there's plenty of desktop gamers that play this.
This is what NFT gaming needs, is this kind of stuff.
Exactly. It needs something like one of these FPS games or something to start bringing it in. I could see, I mean, weapons and skins and helmets and all kinds of stuff could be NFTs, of course.
I don't have time to play video games, but that game's cool. Like I would, but I'd get in on those NFTs, because those NFTs are going to be,
we're going to start playing video games.
mic again.
Maybe you could take some of your profits and buy a nice mic stand.
Yeah, I should just stop being a cheap ass and get a real mic stand. All right.
No, I don't think you should, because it adds it adds something to the show. It makes it more interesting.
It adds comedy. Yeah,
That's
it's
part of our
comic
niche,
relief
is that
of the show.
our show is kind of this like weird mess, and that's part of like the niche of our show. Like, we're not CoinDesk. We don't have like reporters standing
It's
around
like,
with microphones
you know,
like this
that one
behind a
show.
nice
What is
step
it?
and repeat.
You know, it's that one show that's a total clusterfuck the whole time. What is that one show?
GM,
Oh yeah,
GM,
that's the GM
GM.
DeFi show.
GM show.
Oh, that's the GM show.
Okay, so today, South Korean game publisher Krafton Inc. revealed long-term agreement with Solana Labs, with plans to work together to develop and market blockchain and NFT-driven games that run on the Solana network. The firms also plan to explore co-investment opportunities. So PUBG has more than 1 billion downloads for mobile and iOS editions, along with more than 7.5 million combined downloads for PC and consoles. So, you know, just the fact that we've got big gaming studios that are signing deals, inking deals with people with blockchains like Solana, I think the gaming NFT space is just about to just take off in a way we just can't imagine.
It is so early. Yeah.
Yeah, super
Dude,
early.
I'm telling you, GTA 6. If they can,
and they got
work in
plenty of
some
time. They got plenty
Web3
of time to work it in.
Oh yeah, they're going to be working on that for years, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, they got 10 years to work.
yeah, I know. That's all. They're just fine. They're like, yeah, no. Rush
But you know,
here. Yeah.
I think this is good news for Solana too, because you know, Solana, as much as you know, we shit on everybody here, so we're an equal opportunity shitter. But
we're shit posters. We're shit talkers.
Yeah, we are. We're trolls. And we troll Solana a lot. We give it a hard time. But you know, this is a great sign, and I actually really do like Solana. I love the Phantom wallet. I like the low gas fees. I actually do like it. We poke fun of it and we repeat what everybody on Twitter says, that it's a scam, but it's really not. And it's actually you know, this is what's most important is things like this.
Ethereum, right? Ethereum is just not logical to incorporate.
It ain't going to do this.
Yeah. No. It's not. It's just like people aren't going to spend $70 in gas fees for their new,
if they're lucky,
character. Yeah, their new gun that they have in their game. You know, it's like, no, you know, it needs to be consumer friendly. And
especially because the expectation is already, you know, people pay already for things in game, but it's not a lot. And it's, you know,
it's not, a couple,
it's like $5-10.
It just depends. $1 or something. So it's just like, you're not going to have $1 transaction on Ethereum. Buying a $1 NFT and then spending $70 just to get it. Like, love it. It's not consumer.
Oh, you know what else I love? I love Meta and I love Facebook, and you know, they're just my favorite. I'm on Facebook all the time, all day.
Disgusting.
I'm on Facebook all day.
All right, I'm
just kidding. I don't think I've been there in years. I don't think I've been on Facebook in years. I don't think I've logged on in years.
Dude, I see the only reason why I still have my Facebook account, like I have it all blocked off, where it's like I just need it for like Facebook Marketplace bullcrap.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I do use.
Sell,
okay,
like,
that is the last time I probably used it was for Facebook Marketplace. You're right. I probably used it
you know,
that.
like
and pretty soon, I think you're going to be exchanging and you're going to be selling your NFTs on Facebook, Matt. I think you are. Zuckerberg's metaverse is going crypto. And it says he's set his sights on new crypto-related endeavors. They filed trademark applications on Friday for their logo to cover a wide range of digital purposes, including cryptocurrency tokens, wallets, and exchanges. Among the 8 trademark filings, 6 explicitly refer to cryptocurrency and blockchain-based technologies.
So what's up with whatever happened to his Libra? Remember, like Libra, he started as like
hey, we don't. What?
Well, what happened to it?
Libra,
why did that? Why,
no, you know, I do think I remember seeing
for Facebook
a couple months ago some kind of news about Libra. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go.
It's
look.
still around. Like they're still working on it. Like it's not dead.
It's an astrological
just-
sign, Matt. Come on. What are you talking
It's-
about? Yeah, no.
Isn't that what the token's called?
I think. It's called DM now. Facebook DM. Carpe Diem token. Seize the day, bro. Look, and then they sold all their assets to some kind of fund or something called Silvergate. So I don't think it even exists anymore. So it's gone.
Okay, it's dead.
It's dead. So yeah, that was fun. I love how easily Facebook just swept that under the rug. They're like,
Yeah, that didn't happen.
we just sold it off. It's funny too. It's like, what was there to sell? They sold all their assets. What, their office furniture? Or their metaverse
their
office
assets.
space?
I don't know what, dude. Their fax machine.
Their fax machine. Bipartisan Senate proposal raises alarms over El Salvador's Bitcoin adoption. And the legislation quickly drew a sharp rebuke from El Salvador's president. This is actually kind of funny. So the U.S. Senate put together a bill called Accountability for Cryptocurrency in El Salvador, which, it's very important that we are, we're creating a framework for El Salvador's cryptocurrency use. Yes. And it sounds like this act would require the State Department to essentially start spying on the use of El Salvadorians on their crypto use. They don't say it that way. It would require the State Department to report on mitigating risks to the U.S. financial system from El Salvador's adoption of Bitcoin as a legal tender. And just saying that if the United States wishes to combat money laundering and preserve the role of the dollar as a reserve currency of the world, we must tackle this issue head on. So the president of El Salvador responded with a couple tweets, but they highlight here one that I think is kind of the funniest. He says, "Okay, boomers, you have zero jurisdiction on a sovereign and independent nation. We are not your colony, your backyard, or your front yard. Stay out of our internal affairs. Don't try to control something you can't control."
Yeah.
So I thought that was a pretty dang good response. So I don't know who this I don't know who this guy is. Nayib Bukele. I've never heard of him. I like him. I don't know. He's probably some crazy person, but I like
El
him.
Salvador's president?
I don't know who Nayib Bukele is. No, never heard of him. I'm not plugged in like that, bro.
He's just, okay.
I feel like I know who like the last president of El Salvador was, but I didn't know who this guy is. Never heard of him. Nayib Bukele. If you had told me just his name, I'd think he was like an Israeli prime minister or something.
True. If someone said his name, they'd be like, "Who's that?" I'd probably be like, "I don't know." But then if you would have said the El Salvador's president, I'd been like, "Oh,
I know where El Salvador is, and I know they have a president, but I didn't know his name." Yeah, I can actually. Yes, and
that's probably more important
like
than knowing who the president is. Honestly,
he looks young. He looks probably about our age, and so
absolutely, dude. He speaks at like Bitcoin conferences and shit like that. I think he went to like,
I'm a loser.
Yeah, you are. But it's okay.
What the hell am I doing here?
The world needs losers.
Needs losers. Yes, exactly. The losers rule the world. That's what they say, right? Losers rule the world. Qualcomm set up a $100 million fund for metaverse investments. Does anyone care? Just kidding. Sorry. They're going to be. They set up a $100 million fund to invest in developers and companies building metaverse infrastructure. So it sounds like they're they're targeting developers who are building immersive extended reality experiences. What?
Yeah.
Such as gaming, health, and education and entertainment. So, just more random metaverse money dump. Is the metaverse just one big money washing, money laundering scheme?
Well, the metaverse, I think people need to remember, I don't know if this really falls into crypto as much, because the metaverse doesn't have to involve.
Yeah, well, I think that's I think that's a great point, Matt. I think that's a great point, because constantly we are getting bombarded with metaverse news in
Yeah.
the crypto space, and this is a great example. It's on CoinDesk, you know.
Yeah, I was about to
And
say, I don't think this necessarily needs to be on CoinDesk. Like, there's nothing that
No.
says that they're going to do anything specifically Web3 or with crypto or with NFTs. It's like these jackass just be developing, giving money to VR developers. You know what I mean?
Jackoffs. Wow.
These jackoffs, yeah.
These fucking
So it's like
jackoffs.
they don't have to be doing any. Yeah. Anyways, metaverse doesn't
Yeah.
mean has to be Web3. It could be, just
Thank
a
you, man.
cool
Thank you, man.
VR game.
Keep your dirty metaverse-ish out of our Web3 stuff, okay? That's what you're saying. Keep your grubby metaverse out of our crypto space.
They can mess around with each other. It's
No.
just okay. All right. Freeman's an extremist over here.
I'm in that mood where it's like my way or the highway. This
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
fine.
just
If
this
we can't
morning
do it
that
my
you're
way,
in
we just can't do it, period. No metaverse.
the-
Okay, that's all I got for news. I need to stop before I dig myself into a
You got my
deeper
weatherman
hole.
jingle?
Well, I should, because your chart isn't up yet, so we do need a jingle to play while you get while you share your screen.
I really did. Maybe I
But-
just thought about doing it a lot and I just didn't. So that probably happened.
But
I thought about doing it. I just didn't do it.
it's okay. I knew it the whole time too. I was waiting for this moment because I really wanted to just be able to be like, you didn't put up your chart.
All right. We ready? It's up. Cool. All right. So we're on a daily. As always, we start with Bitcoin. Start with the Bitcoin. All right. So our major again, right? We're looking for 45,000 zone right up here. Okay. This is the zone that I'm looking for Bitcoin to get to. It also would, make sense to try to challenge the 200 EMA up here. Because what we saw here was great because, right, what was this? Right at the beginning of the month, 2nd of March. We come down below the 50 EMA. We come up for a split second here, and then for a day, and then just retraces right back here. It tested the 50 EMA and failed. All right. And so comes up, tests the 50 EMA. Is it going to stick? We have a blue vector candle. When you have vector candles like this, there's a better chance that the momentum is going to go up, right? It's when it closes above the 50 EMA. So that would have been a pretty decent long to maybe take. But for me, I like to see the retest. And here's the retest. It retests right here at the 50 EMA and then bounces off it. Now the price is moving up. I mean, right here in the daily, we have the money wave here on the kimono wave is crossing over to the green. We have nice giant green wave still going up, RSI going up. Again, I'm looking to see what happens when we get up and we can challenge this 45K. If we can get up here, maybe we direct off of it like we have, like we have in the past here. I don't know. We'll see. But for me to say, hey, we're gonna be like, bullish if we're in an uptrend on the daily. I'd like to see price come up above the 45K, close, and then retest, and then bounce off, right? And then you want to see higher highs and higher lows. So I would expect Bitcoin to continue this uptrend. Let's see what it's like on the lower time frames. Here, 4 hour, we're definitely in an uptrend. We have the 50 EMA crossing over the 200 EMA. So I'm expecting price to come up, challenge the 50 and bounce off of it, come up, challenge the 50, come up. So, it looks like it's kind of So we do have a green wave, right? So the momentum is going up. However, I think this is potentially the end of this little pump here, and we could be expecting a retrace soon based on RSI, and that's basically it. I guess the RSI is just really what's telling us, saying, "Hey, we're still in an uptrend, but we could be using a pullback here. Let's maybe challenge the 50 EMA again or something here on the 4 hour. All right. But if we go down to like the hour, is messing around. Oh. Let's just go here. Hour. See how we have a giant red wave here, but now we actually have. I wonder if this is going to affect that 4 hour chart we're just looking at. Maybe the RSI, right? It's going down, but maybe we start seeing it going back up. I mean, we have in the 1 hour we have RSI going up. We already retested the 50 MA on the on the 1 hour. And I mean, we have VWAP going up, money flow going up, and the wave is starting to curl up. Now, when the wave pinches, we could be seeing a oversold dot, and then we have a greenward momentum going on here. So it's there's this could be that 4 hour chart we're just looking at. The RSI could be going down, but like everything else was looking pretty good. So we could be seeing higher prices from here. Maybe we take these vector candle zones that are up in these levels and just get us closer to that 45K zone that I'm expecting price to react, to either bounce off of it, plow through it, come back and test it. That's a key level for us to be breaking here, to really get more momentum going on. All right. Let's check out. I wanted to check out a couple different tokens.
Sounds good.
Cardano. Here's your Cardano, LaFleur. It's been tearing, like we were showing. I think it was it yesterday that I was like, it had some green vector candles. It could have reclaimed these zones, but it just hasn't. I think that Coinbase news really this could be the result of that, because it just continues to be pumping. I mean, Kimono Wave is just solid green money flow. VWAP looks like it's trending up. I mean, everything is up on here on the 1 hour for Cardano. Now, be careful to always be buying the top. You don't want to buy the top. So if we go back, let's go to the daily. I mean, really what we're looking for is could it get this zone? Could it break this zone right here? Right? Can we get the price? Oh gosh, why is my mark? It's going all crazy. We want the price to get higher and then challenge that and then get higher, right? Higher highs. I'm not because this was all the way back in February, right? So let's see if we can get out of this. And I mean, you could see a W pattern here. So that's textbook W pattern. So let's see if the price can get up there today. But it just is looking good. I mean, we are smashing the Bollinger Band right now on the daily. Money flow though looks like it's trending up. That goes green, right? We could be seeing some pumpage for Cardano.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
Doge is a big winner. This is, I think, my biggest winner. I guess besides Cardano here, right? It's definitely so the price up above. So we really want the price to be. I mean, this is a daily, so we still have 9 hours to go here. Green vector candle, that's decent. That's great. What we want to see is price to close above this level. close above the 50 EMA. And then what we might see, hey, maybe the price comes up and goes after this zone up here. That would make sense too, because it's really close to the 200 EMA. So we could see price come up and then come down and challenge the 50 EMA again and then come right back up. This kind of would be the pattern I'd be expecting if we can get this candle to close above the 50 EMA. So and then react to these levels that we have. Let's go back to lower time frames. Let's see what we think is going to be happening. I mean, this candle on the 4 hour. Okay, so we could be seeing a retrace here soon. So, but again, we have like 9 hours till that daily candle closes. Maybe we'll get maybe we'll get it might come down below the 50 MA, bounce right up. Maybe it closes below the 50 MA, and then tomorrow that's when it can get up there above it. I am thinking bullish here. Okay, I'm trying to be as positive right now with Doge. Yeah, the warning signs I have is right now this candle forming is not a good candle you want to see right now after these vector candles, because if you look at the vector candle zones are all zones where the price likes to come back to, because these are candles where the market maker took shorts and they want to take profit on those shorts. So if it does come down, right, you have these zones that it might claim. Now, some other things to look out for are the EMAs here. It might not come down and claim these guys because it could react off of this 200 EMA and 50 EMA here. And what we want to see is a 50 EMA cross above that 200 EMA for us to be a little bit more bullish here. But yeah, as far as this goes, like on the daily, what is this? Yeah, see, right? Remember, it's just wicked above the 50. We really need this daily to close above the 50, and we would like to go up. If we see a challenge it, bounce off. But that's what we're looking for on Doge.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So let's check out.
Yep, check
What's
out
up?
the ape. I was gonna say we got to do ape
Yeah.
watch, and we've also got Dickensas in the house. If that's really how you say your name, Dickensas. I might
don't
be
think
onto
that's
you.
how you say his name.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's how you say his
we
name
know.
either. I think
we
you
know how
tricked
his
me
name is
the first
actually
time I
pronounced.
met you, Dickenza. You told me it was like it was a credenza, and I don't think it is. After further analysis, but our good friend Dickenza, he joined the party and he asked what the NFT alpha is. And Dickenza is needs to come in for the third part of the show where we go over the NFT alpha. He's like our NFT alpha guy. He just reminds us. But I was reminding him that today we got the lucky ducks, we got the lucky duckies minting, and he was talking about ad runner. And but ApeCoin too. We got ApeCoin too.
Yeah,
And
I just
it's funny now.
now
Now all the ape, now anything like ape related, like any ape news that gets leaked, right? Ape leaks or whatever now affect the price of ApeCoin. So I'm sure we're going to be inundated with nonstop ape news, not now, to just manipulate the price of that up and down.
Yeah, I get ape. I just is it's one of those ones. I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not trading it necessarily yet because I just there's just so many holders that could still be dumping and really fluctuate with the TA that. So right now, I usually a token needs to be around for a little while for TA to really be useful. So I'm just holding it. I mean, it'd be one that I just buy and hold because I think that
exactly.
That
Long-term bullish on that one.
That'd be a hodler for sure. In
A
my opinion, not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. All right, Lucky Duck NFT is minting today.
If I had to pick one for today, that would be my favorite one. I don't have a lot of favorites today.
You rarely have favorites, but yes, this is. I love the artwork. I think it's funny. Yeah, I think they're great. They're looking
Yeah, it's
good.
like little
So good
little
luck to these guys.
claymation characters.
Is this Ethereum? Or is this yeah,
yeah.
ERC 721. Yep.
Let me just double check what they're charging, and then we should be able to know.
It says 0.07.
Yeah,
I guess I could have just read here on Ethereum or
all
on
good.
Rarity, but
You're all good. You're all good.
also Mutant Doge Academies. So I do like this one. I think these doges are pretty dope. I think they're just I don't know. I just love it. I think I like it because do you remember that one old school cartoon? I think it was like Nickelodeon, Dog and Cat, is it? And they're like conjoined into like one body.
Dude, I forgot about that show. Right. Yes.
So this just reminds me of that, I think, and that's why I like it so much, just because of that, just like the two body kind of thing.
You're getting the nostalgia. You're having nostalgia.
Oh, dude, yeah. I guess these just trigger my member
nostalgia.
berries.
Yes, your nostalgia berries, exactly. DeKenzo was saying that the pizzas one, the CHFTY, Shefty.
Yeah,
he was saying that was in a Forbes article, and apparently it's some top chef guys behind it with some kind of restaurant or food utility, supposedly. So that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Maybe you should just not judge everything by the art. It's just
I mean, that's definitely I'm more into the utility of something than the art, and Matt's more into the art. So we can like balance ourselves out that way.
Yeah. Dude, this is some IRL stuff connected with NFTs.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yeah, which we're even more interested in these days. Matt and I have been talking a lot about IRL NFT stuff.
Yes, but shut it. Not getting there. Not yet. Shut it.
Yes.
Shut it.
Yes.
Okay, so what is this doing? What is this doing?
This is a cool digital building the greatest chef and foodie NFT community. Yeah, so this is cool.
Kitchen accessories, apparel, in-person events and pop-ups.
I think it's cool. It's like a foodie NFT membership club. I think NFTs are great for making like clubs where then it's only events for those people, right? Like master classes and events or online courses that are only for your NFT holders. Just taking the traditional membership kind of formula and making an NFTing it,
It would
just
be
gating
cool.
it with an NFT.
I love the pizza DAO. You remember the pizza DAO? I think they're still doing stuff. But yeah, when they had like the giant pizza party where essentially, I thought that was really cool. And I don't know. When I heard this, I always, whenever I see pizza now in like Web3, I imagine it's something like that. But I mean, it'd be cool if you got an actual pizza with this. That'd be sweet.
Sounds like they'll be having their first IRL event exclusively for pizza holders in Washington, D.C. For the DCCK Capital Food Fight after party on Thursday, April 7th at Hank's Oyster Bar. That's cool. I think if this project can gain some momentum and get past phase 1 and get into those second and third phases, then it's definitely got some.
Am I such a dude? I feel like a boomer already. Just like because I remember mints for NFTs used to be 0.02.
Oh, I saw the greatest tweet. Tweet this morning.
And now it's all like 0.07, 0.08 minimum. And I'm just like, what happened to like why is it all of a sudden like 3 times?
Someone posted a screenshot of the Mechaverse floor now. They said they were like, this project once had a 9 ETH floor. Do you feel old now? And now it's like 0.
Yeah.
Let's see, the floor 0.5.
Like 5. Yeah, I saw that.
0.5. Yeah.
I always check out Mechaverse once in a while because I just love seeing how, I don't know. I guess I don't love seeing it, but it's just like, dude, that project was so hyped. And I just remember if you did not,
it was a disaster from point 1. Yeah, from the first minute. Yeah, the mint,
Yes,
everything
yes.
was it was a rough rollout for sure. And
It
this
was a
was
shit show.
it is sad to see that the floor price is down at 0.5. I mean, still 47 ETH traded volume wise is still something. So it ain't nothing to sneeze at. But you know, I genuinely like the artwork for this project. I was sad that what happened to that project, honestly. Had potential.
Yeah, but you know, I was going to point out how the pizzas are. There's only 2,700 of them there, so that's that's nice. I like the lower thresholds. It's just kind of
a little more
and yeah.
scarcity.
Notice how like none of these are like the typical 10,000 mints. So and I also think maybe that's also part of
those.
Well, it's also part of the market. I think it's just harder to even get those to be sold out. But the market is definitely picking up, I'd say, compared to what it was.
Yeah,
dang,
I'm
these
seeing all
guys,
the crazy bullish headlines like, "Oh my gosh, are we going to 60K?" You know, it's like, okay, shut up.
0.2. So this is what I mean. Like, what justifies a 0.2? Like, you have to have it justified. You know what I mean? Like, you better.
It's cool, dude.
Because it's all a risk, right? Everything's a risk in this. So it's just like, what's your tolerance? Just like when you're trading and stuff, you got to. What's your tolerated risk here? And when you're like,
just like in the real world, you're not going to invest in every business idea, right? You're not going to, like, if you're a business investor, you're not, or a VC, you're not going to just invest in every single project that comes across your feed or your desk, right? Every application, you got to be choosy. You got to be smart about your investment, and you got to actually believe in the future of it. You know, just buying a JPEG for JPEG's sake is gonna, you know, I feel like the days of just doing that are just dwindling for sure.
all right. Well,
Not impressed, huh? Maddie's
well,
not
these
impressed.
guys are. Well, this is what I love. This a high reselling floor price will be guaranteed. How do you guarantee that it's going to be worth 3 ETH?
By giving
bro?
each streether NFT access to a uber
Like,
limited.
do people read that and they take that, like, they're like, yeah,
Kansas does.
like,
Yeah, Kansas is into this project.
yeah.
Matt had to double check the chat. He's like, really?
It's like, what? I mean, it's okay.
No, yeah,
it's
Kansas
cool.
says
I mean, it's just,
guaranteed security, and they put SEC.
It's funny. This one, I mean, it's all right. Like this one, I mean, they're just, you know, building a game. I mean, it's all right. It's just kind of the usual stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think the artwork is decent. It's just minting, reveal party, unlist, 3D home claim.
Oh, great.
So there's like they got
3D homes. Great.
They got events, in real life events and stuff planning. So I mean, maybe this could be cool. I mean, it's just, again, it's like, I don't understand why that needs to be 0.2 ETH. That seems just, I don't know. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't justify that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's just me, but
DeKensis, I think DeKensis is onto it. See, I think DeKensis has great analysis on these NFTs. He said 0.2 makes sense. Maximize the rug and delete it all fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. It's just like that's basically how I kind of see it. Like, that is funny. That's You're so right. Yeah.
There is some strategy there. I see what you're saying.
It's just people need to understand, like, these NFT, it's a business. You know, I get it. It's a business model. You got to, like, price it out in order to, like, be able to say.
Yeah, but it should be a real business too.
Right. Yeah. You're right. You can't sit there and you know, because it's when it's a startup. You know, it's like think of it like Kickstarter. It's like, okay, you don't have ownership of anything. You're not investing and buying any percentage of a company. You're just like giving them money in exchange for a T-shirt, right? And that's kind of how I see this kind of shit, right? But it's like you're
funding projects you're interested in, and you think the future is good. Except here, you could resell your T-shirt, which is kind of nice.
Hundreds. I mean, what 0.2 ETH is like over $600, $500, something like that, 600. That's
I'll
off the top of my
price of
head.
ETH right now for you.
Damn, I think it might be even more than that. But yeah, I did. It's just it's funny because half an ETH is close to $1,500 or so because it's close to like 3,000, right? Anyways, $1,400 or whatnot. So yeah, this is about like $600-700 or so. I mean, that's
So what are we saying? So for art, what's our favorite? Maybe the Lucky Duckies are our favorite art, or he asked, Dickens has asked what we're buying next. What are we buying next? Well, I will say I would not buy, I am not going to buy, and I would not probably buy anything that's minting today. That's for sure. I'm very, very selective. No, I'm very selective. I'm like creepily selective. I really gotta, and I've been burned a couple times really bad. So, but that's kind of how this works. You get burned, you learn, you get burned, you learn, and you start to, that's like how you hone your research skills is by getting burned and then seeing the warning signs earlier. So you can't just, you can't ape into everything. So what would I say I'm going into next? I don't know. Right now, none of these NFT projects, I will say that. But what's coming up? I mean, it's a great question. You put us on the spot, and now I'm
me. I
freezing
don't usually mint is my thing. I usually don't.
Yeah, you have though. You've minted.
I have,
minted,
but
though.
I don't. It's not how I usually. I buy the dip. I kind of treat it as trading. I'll go check out a project and and then several times I'll kind of trade the same projects, and that's kind of what I do. But yeah, I mean, I do like the Lucky Ducks.
Dekenza says we can revisit this next week. Thank you, Dekenza. That gives me a little time to prepare my answer better, and I can make up a better lie for you.
You're like, oh shit, what am I gonna fucking mint? Oh man. Yeah,
those meta jackets are kind of cool, but artwork wise, it's like, and there's always this tug. It's like, am I doing this? Am I gonna mint this project for the artwork and for the artist to support this project because I think it's like great artwork and the artist is really good and they're gonna keep making stuff? Or do I invest for the utility of something, right?
I usually, if I mint, I'm in the Discord for a little while, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why it's like I'm in none of these dudes' Discords. So it's like if I'm in the Discord for a while, I see that there's actually community. If it's just a people just going in there and saying hi, those are like bots and shit like that, or it's just there's nothing there that is really bringing people there to talk about anything. So I really, for me, it's like the Discord is like the biggest place to be able to find out if the community is strong enough in numbers to be able, because you have to NFT projects, just like anything, they're probably going to have like 1.5, 2%, maybe 3% conversion rate. So if you're going to be selling, I don't know, 3,300, whatever, that Discord better have, X amount of people in there that are real people and are, engaged in the community, that I think that's actually going to convert into a sold out NFT project. The reason why I don't mint a lot of times is because like if I just go and check out the Discord numbers, and it's like 83,000 Discord members, so many of those members could be bots. I don't know if I have to spend time in the Discord to actually know what's going on within the community. And that takes a shit ton of time. So like, that's why I don't mint. I just kind of wait to see. It's like, oh, that project sold out like crazy. That's a hot project. Maybe that's a one to quickly flip and trade. I don't like, but see, you also be careful because you might end up doing something stupid like the mechaverse, right? Or the mechas where it's just like skyrocketed and then just, and then that was it. The highest price you had was like the day or two after mint, and then it's done. And then just crashes after that. So you can't buy the top. but you just want to know that the reassurance that the community is actually there and then could continue, right? Because the whole idea is that it's like everything sold, right? Because they have X amount of people. And then so then that means that you have a community beyond that, people who own
To start
that
building
are gonna
on.
want
Yeah.
it. Right. Yeah. So then
Like
you know,
Bored Ape.
you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah, you
keep,
gotta be able to right.
deliver and keep going.
Now,
Yep.
I just rarely find NFTs that have the utility there where I'm like, I'm just gonna buy and hold it, you know.
Yeah.
I did,
yeah.
but
Yeah. I like
anyway.
Kenza's little profile picture. I think that's a little dick butt. Really like that. I think, I think Dickens and us, we would be good friends. He would like my my NFT project that I was mulling over making the other day, I think. Cool. Well, I think that,
All right.
that does it for today. I think that's a
That's
solid
it.
chat.
Good.
I think that's a solid chat.
Yeah, I'm done.
Matt's like
Nap time.
Nap time. Go back to bed. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Like,
it's been
subscribe.
real fun. Is the guy on the right in an office? Yes, he is.
Yes,
he is in
I
an
am.
office. He's in a
I am.
pod.
It's
He's in a
like
pod.
I work
He's in
at
a pod.
co-working space, and this is my little closet I work in. But there's a lot of activity space. You know, I can do some yoga in here if I wanted to, or I don't know, stuff.
I'm sure that happens all the time. He really he hangs out there for the free booze. But thanks for hitting the bell, Kenza. Everybody hit the bell, subscribe. And we will be back here just like we are every weekday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So please join us. What is it, tomorrow? Tomorrow will be our last show of the week. So yeah. And
good morning.
Matt, have a great day. Good morning, and keep it real.